So hi, um, this is a Java code of a 2D array with a size of 10 by 10, 10 rows, 10 columns that ask you to enter a dimension and display the pattern that corresponds to the dimension entered. So first, here is the import java.util.scanner. So this imports the scanner class from the Java util package, so which is used for taking input from the user. So public class main. So every Java program must have at least one class, and here main is the class name, and then public static void main string args. So this is the main method. So it is the entry point of the program. So meaning that the execution of the program starts here in the public static void. And then scanner equals new scanner system.in. So this line creates an object scanner of the scanner class. So to read input from the user, so system.in, so means system.in means input from the keyboard. And then while parenthesis true. So this starts an infinite loop. So the loop will continue running until a break statement is encountered. So system that out that print enter dimension. So here is this prints a prompt on the console asking the user to enter or input a dimension. So int is int dimension is equals to scanner that next int that next int. Yeah. So here on dimension is also int. So this user's input is read as an integer and stored in the variable dimension. So when the user input dimension, so it's stored in the dimension variable. So if dimension is equals to -1, system that output and terminating, then break. So this checks if the user entered. So this checks if the user entered a -1, and if it is true, then a terminating word is printed and it breaks the loop. So this ends the program when this scenario is met. So if the dimension is less than 1 and dimension is greater than 10, system.outprint line please enter a valid dimension between 1 and 10 and then continue. So this code checks if the input dimension is not between 1 and 10. So if the dimension is out of range, so it prints an error message, please enter a valid dimension between 1 and 10. And skip the current loop iteration. So it skip the iteration. So int, then double bracket, array equals to new int 10 by 10. So this is the size. So this creates a 2D array with a size of 10 by 10. So 10 rows and 10 columns. Then system.out print line generated pattern. So when the user input dimension, so the pattern will display with this prompt generated pattern. So, and then this code for int I is equals to 0, I less than dimension, I plus plus, then for int j is equal to 0. So this is a nested loop which so this is nested loop that runs the dimension of time. So here for int I, so outer loop, so dimension, so here in the outer loop, loop runs dimension number of times, so each iteration corresponds to one row of the triangular pattern. And then here in the j, int j is equals to 0, so inner loop, so the loop controls how many ones are printed in each row. So it prints increasing number of ones as I increases. So as I increases, it prints number of ones. Yeah. And then scanner close. So this closes the scanner to free up resources after the program is done reading input. So this closes the scanner. So that would be all.